guys, hopping on to answer a quick question, but a question that often gets in people's ways. One of those like should I, shouldn't I kind of things that we let derail us for a day or two and get in the way of us getting stuff done. And the question is, do you need a professional email address, as in a special email address for your dedicated domain? If you are xyzdesign.com, do you need one that's Nikki at xyzdesign.com? And how do you set that up? And all, nah, you don't need one. As long as your personal email address is not something offensive or juvenile, something that you set up in college and you thought was really funny at the time, and now you are a little embarrassed every time you have to give that email address. As long as it's not that, you can use that as your email address. The one that I use with most of my clients is, quite frankly, my personal email address. Now, here is something to consider though. If you get a lot of email and your email gets a little bit jumbled, it might be worth setting up at least a separate business email address. We are big fans of Gmail and the full Google suite, integrating the drives and the calendars and all of that. So you could set up a separate Google email address, or Gmail address, I should say. But the key is, if you're setting up a separate email address, you have to remember to check it. So you could have that email forwarded to your personal inbox and then just, respond from your business one. But the question of whether you absolutely need one that is, Nikki at xyzdesign.com, or whatever your URL is for your business website, for your freelance website, yeah, you absolutely can do that. But it's not an absolute must-have. Don't wait to start pitching clients until you have that as your email address, or don't wait to start reaching out to people until you have the perfect email address. Don't let anything get in your way. Don't let things that aren't big deals keep you from reaching out and letting people know that you're freelancing and reaching out to potential clients and moving forward. Then eventually, if you're like, yeah, you know what, I do want an email address that's linked to my domain, then yeah, you can set it up. Or again, you can set up a separate Gmail email address for your business, or you can set up a separate Gmail address for your business with your domain. Lots of options, but the key is they're not essential. And the thing to watch out for is trying to make this decision, whether that is derailing you from actually taking action and continuing to move forward with building your freelance business. If it is, set it aside and just use your regular email address for now. You can always forward things later. Nothing is set in stone. Just keep taking action, keep moving your business forward.